Hello everyone, welcome to Artful Crafts. This is day 19 of the Crafty Christmas in July 25 with Sweet Pea Papers hosting. And I wanted to come on and do a stack tag or tag booklet, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. People call it different things. I always call it stack tags because that's what I'm doing, is just stacking up some of the beautiful tags that we have here. I've got 4, and I've already glued coffee dyed paper to the back so they would be just a little extra sturdy. And let's see if I can find my crocodile because it's the smaller, and I just want to put some. You could do them this way, like this, or I just want to do something different. So I think what I want to do is go this way with them. And then we'll put our hole right about here. And I'm not sure. Let me see. Kind of get that squared off a little bit. And I'm not sure if I can go through all of these at one time. I don't know if I have the strength, but I'm going to try just to start this off real quick, because I may have to, before I start. Yep, it went smooth as butter, guys. So there we have that. That's how I want to do mine, and I will probably put a ribbon right up here to the side. So we can go ahead and you can put it all on one, but I'm not going to. I wanted to kind of string these through these little hooks here, so they will be easy, and then you can even add to them if you like. And I'm hoping this will work because I do have it. I've got some of the bigger ones I have, and if not, we'll just put a string through it. But I think it will. Maybe. It would probably help if I had my other correct tool. I don't think that, well, yeah, it may slip off. Let me see if I can clamp this. Here we go. Yep, I think that'll work. Like so, and then we'll do the rest of them like that. Uh-oh. Let me just use this. It'll probably be a lot quicker than me trying to fumble, trying to get it together. Okay, we've got that one on there. Like so. And then this one. Uh-oh. Like this, and then put them all on one. And this one's just a little bit bigger. Let me put that. And then this one. And then this one. And then the last one, I go right here and we'll close it. That last one's having a tough time. Fitting on here, so I may have to do it a different way. It's not wanting to lay flat, so I may have to just put this one, just not wanting to do right. So I think I'm going to add another one, and maybe that'll give it a little bit more give. Because I do want them to lay right. Okay, there we go. Let's see how that does. Yes, that does better. So that little tiny one, I had to make it lay like I wanted it to, flat. And look, you can just flip through here and right on the back. You can separate these and even use these as Christmas tags if you'd like. And this is the one that's a little bit bigger than the rest. So what I want to go ahead and do is start adding some things. The widest lace I want to put over here to the side. I'm trying to think if I want to lay it like this. And I probably could use some a little bit, or do I want to make, I think I'll use this. And I may come back and put more here, but let me do it like this first. And actually I want to put it on the back so that it's not covering any of the words. And let's see, my hot glue gun is not on, so until that heats up, I will use some Fabri-Tac on the back of this. And it doesn't take much at all, just a little bit to lay that there. And then I think I'll do this right here like so, and then I'll cut it off. Or do I want it to come around this way? I think let's go ahead and curve it around that way. Like so. Okay. Trying to put like a little sharp angle on there so it won't just look rounded, but I think it's going to look rounded because of the shape of the lace anyway. Well, let's see how. I think I'm going to like that and just not have it this way, because we want it to be layered. Okay, just round that off just a little bit because that's how I like it. And then, so we've got this in place. And I don't like this. Let me cut this down just a little bit. Okay, that's a little better, I believe. And then on this one, let me see. I think I want to put down maybe some of this, and I'll probably do it towards the back also. But that may be a little bit too much. Let's see. No, I like that. But I do want to round this off and get this rugged stuff off of here, like so. And then I want to do, I think, the same thing to this. I'll put it on this side, but I'm not going to layer it. On the bottom, because I got some little feet right there. I may come back and do something a little bit different. Yeah, that's not quite hot enough. I don't know if that's going to stick. It did. And that first part comes out that yucky yellow because I never turned my glue gun off, y'all. I'm so bad about it. I don't know why I don't. And I'll cut that like so. So we've got that. And then I think this one I want to add. See, I might want to cover up any of the little, look at him, he's so cute. I don't want to cover him up. But let me see, do I want to do it this way? Look at this beautiful lace. So pretty. Or just keep leaving it with the tag showing. I think I will. Like so. What do you think? Yeah, we'll do it this way. And do the back here again. Let's just use the Fabri-Tac. Make sure I got it right. Yep. Get this down just a little bit, like so. Pull this way and that way, and just kind of put that like so. Trim this off. Nope, I don't, because I don't want the little guy to show. And just round this little tiny thing off. So we've got this layered look going on. And then right here, I want a little piece of white lace. I may have to cut this down a little bit. Like so. I do not want that much. Let me see if I have this trim maybe. Let's see if I can find the end of it, or maybe this, even this one. Let's see. I like this, but I might like this better. I think I'll use just a little piece of this. Or do I want this? This is so soft. It's that crochet lace. I'm thinking, okay, I think I'll use the crochet. Let me see if this will work. See this hanging off. I don't like it, so let me just round that off a little bit. And again, I'll just use this since that glue gun is still trying to warm up. I do need to replace my glue gun. And then I'll just put this right here. And this will make great Happy Meal, or you could just use it as is. Okay, so we've got this. Now onto the back. I always like to add, I do not like this either right here. Just clip that off. I sometimes like to add just some little, I don't know, little embellishments or something just to make it cute. So I was thinking about these. These are the little, some little candy canes I have. Well, peppermints and spearmints, actually. And we could just use those on there. And you still have some journaling space. And you could add something here if you wanted, but you don't have to. Let's see. Now on here, I've got this, and I think I want to make a little bow out of it. Remember, we're just blinging these up just a little bit, taking something simple and making it, not that the design is simple by any means, but you know, we're just fancying up this little tags. It is Christmas, and we just want to add a little bit more prettiness or bling or decor, you know. Tend to go all out for Christmas, so I'm thinking like right there, and then it's still, remember, you're going to have these, so you kind of want it to look all that it kind of goes together. So I think that's sweet. We'll add that. Just a little glue dot to pop that down. Like so. Okay. Trying to get that to hang correct. But it is not wanting to. Here we go. I think once we get our little bow in there, it'll be better. So we've got that. And then I've got these little, this little thing that we could add, or we could even add some more of our little moss, which I think would be cute. And I think we will add some moss, like maybe right here. I'll just pat that down. Like so. And then, let's see, maybe I've got some of this. These could even look like little, berries on the holly. These are just some recollections. I got these, I think, at Michael's. It was on clearance. So I'm thinking, I have that glue string right there. I could just put this on, maybe like so. And then the berries can be dangling around. We'll do that, and then put, this is so hard for me, doing these little tiny ones, because I need to get my tweezers out. So I can get that little berry right there. And I think I'll do another one right here. Like so. And then one more. Like that. Okay, so we got that one. And you could add like some flat stuff, you know, to decorate it up. Even maybe add a little bit of this right there. I think that would be pretty. Let me see if this will work. Yes. Hopefully this glue gun is fired up and warm. Okay, like that. Let's see how this is looking. I think it looks cute. Okay, and you can keep going or you can stop here. I do want to put these little bells. I think they're precious on there. And I'm going to use a bulb pen, I believe. Let's see. We can use a dark color because, well, we'll use this color. And there we go. And we can add these little bells to it. Because it does have a little tag that says Christmas bells. And you could even add your little candy cane charm to it also. So we can put this on this one. And that may, even hold it down a little bit better. Or we can clip it to the bow. I'm not doing too good here, guys. Let's see. Here we go, maybe. Oh, I'll just put that on and it just come right back off. Okay, there we go. We got the little charms. Like so. I think that's super cute. All right, so then we can dress it up. You could put like a bow with this, but I want to go all out. And even some cheesecloth or even some of this to tie in a bow. But I want to do some, I think some more tulle. See if I can slip this through here. I'm thinking it'll work. And then I'll thread it like so. And maybe even red will look better. Yeah, I think we'll do some red. Or green would be pretty. But I've got red going on, so I thought maybe the white would be cute, but it kind of disappears, I guess, maybe. It doesn't stand out real good. So I may have to just cut this for time's sake. I can always reuse it on something else. I do not want to take up your time. So let's try. I think it's going to lay better once I get that bow on here. Let's try some red tulle. We'll go with that and see if that looks better. And you can use the little satin ribbon or whatever you have on hand. Burlap would be cute. Okay, let's try this again. Going through this one. I'm just going up through there. Or you can just tie it. Yes, I like the red lots better for this. Okay. Let me know which one you like down below. I can always change it. Okay, and we want to puff this out just a little bit, like so. And then I think I will cut some of this off. That's a little bit longer than I'm wanting. And now this is hiding, so I think I'm going to move this to the actual bow. Right there in the middle. Yep, I like that. Maybe. Nope, I don't. I'll put it back like it was, but hey, you always have to try. You never know what it looks like until you try. So let's go back here, and I'll swing it down back right through here like it was. Because I do like that better. Yes, lots better. And there we go. You can add a little bling here too. And I think we will. Put that right there in the middle of that, just to give it a little bit more bling. And of course you can add all kinds of things if you'd like. And of course, you know, I want to add a little bit of stickles, because I just think stickles and Christmas goes together. This one's a little small, so I'll come right through here and outline this. Just like so. And then through here. And then this. And then this. And then our berries. Just highlighting them just a little bit. Those look, they have a little, like a little brown. And you can keep going and going and going. However much stickles you want to add. But I'm not going to add just a ton. Just some here and there to make it sparkle a little bit. Okay, and there we go. That is our project, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will try it out. If you do, please post it to Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And don't forget to go by and look at everybody in the collaborator doing the collaboration. There is a link tree in the description box, and I'll have that all listed down below. Just please go check out everybody. It's going to be so fun. We're right in the middle of it right now, and I hope you've been following along with everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.